Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Today's date is March 16th, 2024, and I've got some breaking news coming out here for you regarding Russia once again. I told all of you we're going to be doing a lot of Russia videos here because there's so much information coming out. There's lots of chaos happening over there and lots of news to cover. So the latest here is that Russia's elections portal has been hit by massive waves of cyber attacks, mostly what it looks like DDoS attacks here, which are attacks where they'll basically overload a system with a large amount of clicks or just actions inputted onto a keyboard, and they'll use systems to overload like a website or something like that. So their elections portals have been targeted here with apparently more than 90,000 cyber attacks targeted on the elections portals originating from Ukraine and North America. So Ukraine is expected, right, to be affecting this election using cyber attacks, but apparently we've got reports now that North America is involved, which is the United States. Okay, so yeah, lots of information coming out here, but I'm going to show you this real quick. I want to talk about this for a moment. I have an article here from Reuters that says Russia's spy service accuses US of trying to meddle in presidential elections. So this was actually 5 days ago, March 11th, right? And it says here President Vladimir Putin's Foreign Intelligence Service on Monday accused the United States of trying to meddle in Russia's presidential election and said that Washington even had plans to launch a cyber attack on the online voting system. That's exactly what we're seeing now. This was 5 days ago. Okay, and now we've got the reports coming out. I'm going to show you another article in just a minute that'll go into that, but we've got more information stating that that's exactly what's happening right now as the US is getting involved in these cyber attacks. Putin, who is almost certain to win the March 15th to 17th presidential election, has warned the West that any attempts by foreign powers to meddle in the ballot would be considered an act of aggression. Oh no. Well, let me wait till I show you this article in just a minute. Russia's SVR Foreign Intelligence Service said in a statement it had information that U.S. President Joe Biden's administration had set out to meddle in the election, state media reported. According to the information received by Foreign Intelligence Service of the Russian Federation, the administration of Joe Biden is setting a task for American NGOs to achieve a decrease in the turnout, the SVR was cited as saying. So apparently they're going to try to do something to decrease turnout of people trying to go and vote. I'm assuming, in other words, meddling in these elections is what Russia's SVR Foreign Intelligence Service said here. Okay, so it's interesting that they came out and said that just the other day, and now we've got exactly that happening right here. So check this out, okay? And let me tell you real quick that there wasn't a lot of articles on this, okay? You really got to dig to find this. This is actually on, I think it's Al Mayadeen as well. Again, another Arab news media that's reporting this, okay? There's a few other small media organizations that are reporting this, but not too many. Okay, 90,000 cyber attacks from Ukraine, North America on elections portal, says Russia. The head of Solar Group, Igor Lyapunov, stated that yesterday at 12:47 Moscow time at an unprecedented large-scale cyber attack targeted the electronic voting platform. So that's what they're claiming here, that there was attacks here on their voting or their elections voting platforms. The head of Solar Group, a subsidiary of Rostelecom, Igor Lyapunov, revealed today that on the first day of the Russian elections, more than 90,000 cyber attacks targeted the elections portals originating from Ukraine and North America. So that's exactly what we just read on that other report that was 5 days ago. Lyapunov stated that such an unprecedented number of cyber attacks indicates that the collective West is fighting against Russia, adding that attacks originated from Ukraine and other locations of Western Europe as well as North America. So basically, the entire West is supposedly launching cyber attacks against them, not just Ukraine. He added that an unprecedented major cyber attack took place yesterday at 12:47 Moscow time, targeting the electronic voting platform, peaking at more than 2.5 million clicks per second, a load that caused a delay in the portal. 2.5 million clicks. So it's like somebody clicking on their mouse, 2.5 million clicks per second. That's a massive cyber attack. Russia's ruling United Russia Party said earlier today that it was hit by a large scale cyber attack that disrupted internet use and services. So the United Russia Party as well coming out and saying that they were hit by cyber attacks as well. It added that it suspended non-essential services to combat the attack. Russia's foreign ministry's ambassador for special task Gennady Askoldovich announced that electronic voting for the presidential elections is not available abroad due to cybersecurity threats. Earlier today, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova revealed that Washington is using hackers and compiled a package of misleading information to be published on the eve and during the election day to influence the voting process in the Russian presidential elections. This could be really huge here. I don't know if Russia is going to respond to this in any way. Obviously, a lot of mainstream media is not reporting this, and maybe they're doing that on purpose to kind of keep this under the, on the down low here. I'm not really sure why that's not happening, why the big news medias are not reporting this. But if this is like a big coordinated attack, cybersecurity attack, this could be really huge. Okay, and Russia could use this. In some sort of aggressive way back towards the West. Okay, so I don't know. We'll have to see what happens here. I think what they're trying to do is just get to the end right now, get to the end of this election and get Vladimir Putin back in power. But afterwards, we'll have to see what their response is going to be. But this is pretty big, okay? Imagine if another country did that to the U.S., okay? We had reports during I think it was the last election here in the U.S. that there was like Chinese attacks or something like that. China was meddling with elections, but I don't know how, in comparison, how big of an attack that was compared to what we're seeing here. But regardless, when a country is stating that their elections are being attacked, I'm assuming that should be a pretty big response there. Okay, Zakharova stressed that Washington put lots of effort into scarring the people by spreading its political views alongside fake information about the candidates, political parties, and figures. So, according here, 40% of people voted in the Russian elections. The Russian Central Election Commission announced that the participation rate in the presidential elections had reached 40% as of 13:32 Moscow time. I'm assuming that's as of today or yesterday. In addition, the Russian Ministry of Digital Development, Communications, and Mass Media revealed that the participation rate in electronic voting in these elections has reached 82% so far as of 11 p.m. Moscow time. So maybe that's the most recent updated percentage here. According to the Russian Ministry of Digital Development, they're stating here that about 80% of the population has voted here. So again, we have until tomorrow to figure out here who's really going to be elected. But most people know here that by far, I believe Vladimir Putin is the projected winner here. And should not have much holding him back here from winning. Okay, but I wanted to bring this to your attention here because this could be really big news. Okay, I don't know how Russia's going to respond to this. They may not do anything, but if this happens to be a major attack and then they come out later and say, hey, we've got proof that the United States and Europe and Ukraine, all these countries that are against us, are enemies technically, were attacking our elections and meddling in our elections. Who knows what the response would be from that? But most of us could speculate what would really happen there. But who knows? Okay. But I wanted to let you know what's going on here because this could be really big news. Should this come out from Russia's side saying that hey, that this was a big deal? Okay, they may come out and say that. So let me know what you think down below. Comment down below, share your thoughts, and if you got something out of this video, please smash the like button. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in for this breaking news update. Everybody take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.